has found.
Whatever you've done,
Its superhero.
I know there is good in you.
Brightburn. Rated R. Thursday.
I'm a little worried for them, and looking at these players here, Frozen, he seems to be kind of getting into his groove in this tournament so far. He's been allowed a lot of freedom by Karrigan to go in for the entries, and he goes in. He reminds me of someone like vintage Apex, just holding W, running in, getting the kill, but not overextending. He gathers information, he falls on back, he gets his double kills and whatnot. We have Mr. Karrigan himself, of course. He has definitely made up since that. I wouldn't really blame him for it, but getting CSGO'd in day one, that's been a crazy turnaround for him. We haven't really seen Woxic really wake up apart from the first map on Inferno where he got like, what, 20 kills on the T side. If he decides to finally wake up today, it's going to be rough because look at these maps. Train, Mirage, those are maps that he can just go ham on. He can just go ape. And of course, Chris J as well. He really hasn't had to do much, to be honest. And he was one of the star players in that lineup, right? Just man for man, like just looking at firepower-wise, mousesports are the better team here.
For sure, and speaking a little bit more about, let's do the head-to-head first really quickly. Both the in-game leaders for these respective squads. Nexa on the Valiance side of things, I spoke a little bit about him earlier. He's absolutely going to have the impact that he's shown his team throughout this tournament, and it has to show up here in the grand finals. And we've got Karrigan giving us the death stare. Let's see if the cameraman actually loses this time. Okay, well, the production lost it. We switched the screen, but yeah, and Karrigan, he's still going to have to rally up his teammates. You know, Karrigan on that mousesports side of things, what they've been doing a little bit differently here today, which I think is so impressive, is Karrigan, Woxic, and Frozen. These three have been sticking together. They've been going into the extremities of the map and the middle of the map and trying to draw out all the attention. And Robson, you said Chris J has been a little bit more quiet today, but they're in those impact lurk roles. They're in those roles that the insurance plan, the backup plan, the roles that allow the team to go to the other side of the sites.
So do we think that Frozen then on Mirage is going to be the player that everyone in Valiance needs to watch out for, Blair?
I think it's actually going to be Mr. Woxic and Chris J. One thing I watch all the time with these two guys are how they keep moving around with the AWP or the AUG. It's always like the aggression comes up from these two main players, while Robs is going to be holding down the B bomb side. I think for Valiance, especially on Train, what they need to watch out for is that B bomb side. That is a side where you can potentially get more rounds.
So, predictions. Dagny, our producer, has decided that you're saying mousesports, Blair. Correct her if she's wrong?
She's right, she's a smart lady.
She's right, well, she's a very smart lady. Thank you for hiring us all. Now, Potter, what are you saying?
I've got to go with mousesports as well. You know, I think Valiance has a shot. They definitely have a chance, specifically if they can take it to the third map. But mousesports looked so strong today.
I'm definitely going to say mouse as well. I think that map veto is firmly in their favor. But what did Twitch chat think? Can't believe I'm asking Twitch chat for their opinion, their knowledge, their insight and advice.
Twitch chat are pretty intelligent.
Some of them. Some of them incredibly intelligent. Look, Twitch unity, all right?
Some of them,
I love you guys. I love you guys.
Oh, those are...
84%.
Pretty biased, but...
That's incredible.
I will agree with them, because Mouse... Look, great journey by Valiance so far, right? They have reached the finals, defeating one of the favorites as well. But coming down to this, I think this could be the end of the line for them.
I can't wait to see what happens. We need to head over to our casters. Vince and Dust, finally out of bed, gentlemen, in time for the grand final and scrubbing up very well, if I do say so.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Frankie. It's always nice to get a compliment.
Well, we appreciate you. So go ahead, enjoy this one, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs. It is time for the grand final of DreamHack Open Tours France.
Thank you very much, Frankie. Yes. I think many of the crowd were hoping for G2, but Valiance did sneak just underneath them to secure their spot in the finals. Now, Mouse, who have consistently looked like the best team here at Tour, I feel like they're the heavy favorites, especially with those maps.
Yeah, they are, but there is some history there. Valiance did destroy them on Dust 2 earlier in this tournament, which forced, you know, mousesports have to play some extra games to find themselves in the finals. And, you know, obviously it's a much different lineup, but remember, Chris J and Rops were suffering at the hands of Valiance at the European minor for IM Katowice. That's how they got denied the major, and that very much was the catalyst that led to all these roster changes on mousesports. So I feel like there's something a little bit extra from Chris J and Rops wanting to give it to Valiance. And I know also from speaking to mousesports, they struggle to play against Valiance's style because they are very unpredictable and very wild. And they are a team that likes to do their homework, and it's hard for them to get reads on Valiance at times. But they're on Train, a map they are currently undefeated on and look very, very dangerous on. They're going to be kicking things off on the T side right away here in this pistol.
Played 7 times with 7 victories to their name on their choice. Starting on the T side of things, Karrigan's also getting tagged out, but all the kills are going the way of mousesports. Robs with 3 with the Glock, leaving Nectar all alone. He's going to pick up 2 in return, but the bomb's been dropped, and mousesports will pick up round number 1.
Yeah, really well done there. Rops now is number 3 in rating at the tournament and number 1 in kill assist percentage, but he didn't need to do any assists there, just mopping things up on his own, getting assertive with that Glock and delivering fantastically. That's exactly what you want to do on your mousesports, is really setting the tempo on your map pick. Again, they are undefeated on land, 6-0. They've beaten some of the other top 20 teams in the world leading into this, and while Valiance have looked pretty decent on this map at times, mousesports certainly are the favorite coming in. That's a great way to lead by example with Rops.
So here we go, Letney watching on the Pop Dog. It is a full investment round for Valiant. Not leaving much in the bank if things go awry here. mousesports, on the other hand, are taking it slowly, trying to dwindle away as many of those grenades as possible. And here comes the play. Nades raining in with smokes and flash. Bangs. mousesports not taking any time. Going to be getting up close and personal. Bomb plant's going to be put down as well. So, I mean, Valiance, in terms of having no kits and only a smoke remaining, this is asking so much from them. They're also hemorrhaging players left and right. Chris J and Frozen both chip in with kills. Otto's fallen down as well. And this force buy is going to yield very little in retaliation from Valiance. They're on the back foot already.
Yeah, another clean sweep from mousesports, pretty much outside of Karrigan going down. You need to keep